up for your consideration is the direct effect of treaties and secondary legislation. Member states have a special set of clues, the criteria set down in Vagand and Lose. These will always be directly applicable as long as they're clear, precise and unconditional. Gend and Lose, the judges took a gamble, made reference to the treaty preamble, gave member states some sleepless nights as citizens now had community rights. Reiners and Belgium, there was a conundrum. The Council d'Etat didn't know what to say, so they referred the case to the ECJ. The ECJ didn't need to debate. It's unlawful to discriminate against nationals from other member states. No Belgian legislation was confirmed to be negative. The right to establish directly effective international transport, the ECJ states. The treaties don't just affect member states. The wide-ranging scope of EU treaties are capable of affecting private parties. The ECJ took a brand new perspective and ruled that freedom of movement is horizontally effective. And always remember Article 288 that makes regulations binding on a member state. Article 249 of the EC makes decision binding in its entirety. But don't get confused or let your head get messed. It only applies to whom it is addressed. And to make member states a little more culpable, decisions have been directed as directly applicable, have to be precise, certain and unconditional. In Article 28, a directive was perceived as binding to the result to be achieved, but each member state to whom it addresses but leaves to the state the form and the methods. In the case of Van Doyen, the case was one as directives need to be relied upon. The ECJ argued persuasively in favor of maintaining functionality. The ECJ could be questioned on directives, and 267 is deeply suggestive and has been constructed to clarify relation, allowing citizen reliance by implication. In reality, the ECJ were successful in highlighting the doctrine of estoppel. Individual complaints should not be prevented because the directive has failed to be implemented. Member states cannot avoid liability, relying upon their own stupidity. Even when derogation is a possibility, the directive still affects us directly. Quarter shows this is still the position, even where it's the fault of the Commission. Direct effect can be constructed after the date has been implemented. Inter-Environment's proclamation found the states must just adopt new legislation that would bring directive into conflict within the implementation time limit. Marks dispensed under ECJ initiative. Individual can rely on a directive where implementation has been tried for the directive not being correctly applied. Martial direct effect was pivotal. It can be used against the state and not individuals. It fosters that the ECJ articulate a wide view of emanations of the state. I got maximum respect for direct effects. I got maximum respect for direct effects. I got maximum respect for direct effects.